Find product links below and hundreds more videos on my channel.
Hey guys, so today I want to show you my custom-made shoulder rig. I've used a lot of shoulder rigs. I've designed a few myself. I've used a lot of parts, and this is what I found to be the absolute best for someone who wants something compact and at a good weight. It's not too heavy, not too light, and that's something that's easy to travel with. This fits into the case of a large tripod, so which is also quite easy to find too. It opens up and sets up really quickly, so I just do something like this, find the right position for my handles, something like that. Now these handles are from Orpheus C on eBay, and they are the best handles that I know of. They're really well made and really great for the price. They're the same as, there's another company that sells these at quite a lot more, so it's nice to see these at a good price. I don't remember the exact price, but it was under £100. Then the whole rig is built onto carbon fiber rails from Pro Aim, which are really nice, great quality, good price. Then the base system is a no-name brand raisable base, or mounting base, I don't know what it's called exactly. And if I were to remove this piece by unscrewing the bolts here and here, then I could connect this piece and this piece right to the clamp. So I would lose the ability to move it up and down, but it would be more compact. So that is just, depending on your use, you may want to do that. Then I've got a top handle. I have it here, not above the rig here, because above here it's pretty useless. It's not very easy to lift from, and if you wanted to actually use the camera like this to get a low shot or something, if it's really high above the camera, you're going to lose any stability that you may have if it's here. So this keeps it nice and compact too. This is a no-name brand handle. It's from eBay. It was about £25, and of course I'll have links to everything down below. This was just something I made. It's just foam, so this was just what I found. I've used a few different pads, and I found this to work well for my rig, but I've got another one coming from Pro Aim, so if that one's good, I'll be using that one. Then rear weights, really important. Each one of these is half a kilo, so I've got 3 kilo total here, and that's what I found to be ideal for DSLRs and small cameras. Clamp from Pro Aim. I don't know if they sell this separately, but this came with one of their rigs, and I found it to be quite nice. And if you were using something like this, where you've got this going out quite far behind you, I would recommend, it depends where you're filming, but I would recommend something soft here, maybe a piece of foam or something, so that if you were to bump into something or someone, you wouldn't damage anything or hurt anyone. Then Giotto's quick release system. This works really well. I've been using it for years, and it's I've got one of these on top of all my systems and my tripods and everything like that, and it allows me to really quickly change cameras and things like that between systems. So this is the Giotto's MH something. I'll have a link below. And then another piece from Orpheus C on eBay, and this is a double rod clamp, I think it's called. And what this allows me to do is to split the system up into 2 parts, carefully of course, and then mount this directly to a tripod really quickly. And so I basically get rid of the counterweight, and this is something that would really nicely work on a tripod. And so I could literally take my whole system with a follow focus, or if you use a matte box, whatever you use on the rails, you've got it as one kit. And the handles are not heavy, so you could basically just keep it like this, use it like this on a tripod, or you could possibly use this on a flying stabilizer, a glide cam or a fly cam or anything like that, steady cam. But I wouldn't recommend adding more weight onto that than is needed. So When I use those, I definitely would not use a follow focus because it's not needed, and I wouldn't use a matte box unless it was needed. I wouldn't keep it on there just because it was on the rails. So for that, I would literally just take this whole piece, just the camera and the quick release plate, and use that on the flying stabilizer. Now, as you can see, it's pretty quick with this system to turn it into a fig rig with these handles, which I find really, really awesome. I used to carry a separate fig rig, but I really don't want to do that. And so if you need something that you can go around in between a crowd, this is better than a shoulder rig sometimes, because you don't want to hit someone in the head with the back of your shoulder rig. So something like this might work better. It's not quite as stable, and it's not as nice on your back, especially with a heavy camera. You don't want to be holding it up like this for too long. And obviously your arms, and it's more tiring, but it's sometimes very useful. And if you know Shane Hulbert, he's a great cinematographer that I really like to, I really like his work, and I really like to read his blog. And he's come up with something called, he calls it the Master Cinema series, and it's a bunch of rigs that he says what he finds works best. And one of his rigs he calls the Action Cam, and it looks something like this. And so I just thought, hey, this works as an action cam too. Might not be as good as his, but it's something around the same, and I do like this sort of configuration. You could also use it as, if you flip your screen up, you could use this as some sort of shoulder stock rig. Maybe if you flip this downwards, might work a little better. But yeah, I mean, I just want to show you, the versatility of these handles and how much I find them awesome. So I think I've gone over everything. Thanks for watching. There's going to be links down below in the description. Any questions, ask me in the comments. I'd be happy to answer. And if you'd like any specific tests done with this, like if you want like a stability test or something, there's an identical, I'll post a link below. There's I had a rig exactly the same as this, except made with different parts, and I did a stability test with that, so that should be enough to show you the kind of stability you can get with a rig like this mounted on your shoulder. If you want a stability test with this, if people ask, then I will post that as well. So okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.